Alright, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I am back, and it is time for another AlphaStar commentary. Apparently, as of late, it is AlphaStar versus Diamond Heroes. So we have got Diamond Z, Diamonds with a Z, in the bottom right. And in the top left, it's Alpha Z, the Alpha Zerg. The map is King's Cove today, so we have got ourselves a good old CVZ on King's Cove. Wonder if AlphaStar or DeepMind is ever going to release AlphaStar on newer maps or something like that. We'll just have to sit and wait for that, basically, just saying, you know what? If any new AlphaStar stuff comes down the pipe, we'll check it out then. But until the meantime, we're casting this. And I've honestly enjoyed casting the AlphaStar games. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you do enjoy the Starcraft 2 AI, press that subscribe button, because if any new AlphaStar tech or information really comes out, I will be covering it on the channel. I promise you that. And so, yeah, check that out. And of course, as we see 6 lings being made from the Diamond player, let's try and make 6 likes on this video. That would be awesome to see before this rush kicks off. Another Zerg player going to be trying to cheese out AlphaStar. I honestly enjoy seeing AlphaStar get cheesed because it seems to have miracle juice or something in order to hold off the cheeses that it is in no way seemingly prepared for. As the AI is just so good in that regard. Okay. Queen out for the Diamond player, whereas AlphaStar on its side of the map, I didn't talk about its build because it's just going for its normal hatchery into pool, into gas. Now, the lings are going to cross the map, though, for the Diamond player. So 6 lings, going to pressure AlphaStar a little bit. I don't see this getting, like, anything done against the AI because, I mean, it's only 6 lings, and AlphaStar has already got its pool done, so it can just fire up its own 6 lings. It'll have a queen out. There's nothing that the Diamond player is really going to get done here. It's a light pressure that he went for. It looks like he actually does get, 2, 3. Whoa, how many drones is he going to get? Okay, this is way too much damage, AlphaStar. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, AlphaStar? Even a couple more injured drones. Is the Blue Zerg going to be able to click on them? Yes, he does. Oh my gosh, that was disastrous for AlphaStar. 9 drones is not what you should lose to 6 lings. Yeah, big mistake from the AI, I'd say. Speed for the AI hasn't even started yet. It's been a pretty big hiccup for AlphaStar. That being said, speed hasn't started for the Diamond player, so that's a bit of a bummer, the Diamond player not having that to fall back on, but both their speeds start at very similar times. AlphaStar is starting to catch back up in that drone count, whereas the Diamond player just making some more lings, interestingly enough. I guess worried about a potential counterattack. But then queens are on the way, more drones on the way, so we'll see how things are going to even up. Will the Diamond player keep pace with AlphaStar or not? It's like an Overlord. Oh, if it gets to the high ground, it'll be safe from the queen. Yes, that Overlord is a lucky one. Lings moving out on the map for the Diamond player, forcing AlphaStar to make some more of its own lings, cutting into drone production. That's good to see. The Diamond player has to stay on top of his own drone production, though, because we all know how easily players can fall behind to AlphaStar, and seeing as how these queens are moving out on the map, not injecting at the minute, they're gonna get that Overlord of AlphaStar, which is nice. I'm still a little bit concerned because the Diamond player really delayed his production a bit, really delayed making more drones. Does not get AlphaStar's queen and throws away all of his lings, so that's a bit painful. Has to fire up 14 more of his own lings too. Both these players being a little bit aggressive towards each other. We even see a Baneling nest now on the way for the Diamond player, so worried of that counterattack. And it looks like that the Ling Bane stage of this game is going to continue on a little bit longer than normal. AlphaStar going to be moving in with some of its lings, firing up some more of its own lings, so it will have the superior unit count, but will lack the Baneling nest. So I'm actually curious who's going to be able to take this game. The Diamond Zerg does need to be making more units with 700 minerals in the bank. That's a big mistake. You got to be spending your money, buddy. You got to be spending your money, staying on top of your injects, but it looks like the Diamond player doesn't have a lot of larvae right now. He's panicking, throwing up Evos, worried about the Ling flood of AlphaStar. Queens may get into position. It's going to be close. Looks like Lings are holding on. Queens are tucked behind this Evo Chamber wall. Transfuse, well done by the Diamond player, keeping that alive as AlphaStar is targeting down the Queen. AlphaStar does get the Queen, but I don't know if it'll be able to break this location. Another drone tries to toss down an Evo, but in the end, it looks like the Ling count for AlphaStar will win out. Counter damage is going to be getting done to the Diamond player, but not too much. The Diamond player's own reinforcements kicking in, repelling AlphaStar. But this game isn't over yet. We see a lot more Lings coming out for AlphaStar. Banelings need to be morphing for the Diamond player. If he morphs Banelings in the wall, there we go. That's what we needed to see, because they will really, really bog up the Lings. This is an awkward choke point for both players to fight through. And it looks like the aggression has ceased momentarily. The Diamond player, though, massive mistake, not resuming mining at his natural, whereas AlphaStar behind this is throwing up a Roach Warren, is producing more drones, getting up some more Zerglings. This looks like a really good position now for AlphaStar, but big Baneling connection there. The AI losing most of its Lings. A counterattack was planned by the Diamond player, but there's no third where he sent these units, so these Lings may have to try and get into the natural of AlphaStar while he simultaneously defends with his Banelings. AlphaStar eating a nasty Baneling connection. Doesn't want to hit another. Lings come in, they're going to be able to surround this Queen, potentially start killing off some drones. This is good counter damage. AlphaStar is at 33 drones, but that number is about to fall. The Lings returning home for AlphaStar, but even more units crossing the map for the Diamond player. So the AI taking a lot of damage, losing another Queen, so the natural base not saturated anymore. The Lings of the Diamond player are going to go into AlphaStar's main base now. The Roach Warren gets seen. Banelings are starting to morph for the Diamond player. A little bit ambitious morphs, though, and the AI will pounce on top of those to shut them down. A lair is on the way for the Diamond player. He's floating a ton of money, man. Diamond Z, you gotta keep up with your production. 1,000 minerals is way, way too many to have. Looks like he's throwing up some gases. I'm not sure what this lair is for. I'm guessing mutas, as there's no Roach Warren yet. Another Baneling morphing for the Diamond player. Gonna have these to defend against AlphaStar's Lings. AlphaStar playing with fire behind that Baneling wall. One Ling is running in there. Gotta be careful. These Banelings now are gonna be let out. They get a decent connection on AlphaStar's Lings. Looks like the Diamond player will hold on, but for now I'm a little bit concerned. He's thrown up his Spire, but he hasn't taken his gas at the natural, which seems to be a pretty big flaw. He's got to do that. So there we go. Gas going up. One gas, no second gas, nor do we see a third base from the Diamond player just yet, and he's got way too much money to his name. Way, way too much money. All the while, AlphaStar seems to be doing that Roach play once again, where he just chills back on a pretty low economy, builds a ton of Roaches. Very, very normal for this agent, it would seem. The Spire, 40 seconds out for the Diamond player, and I'm not sure I have a lot of faith for AlphaStar. It has dropped the ball against Mutaplay in the past, making me a little bit concerned that that's what we'll be seeing again if these Roaches just sit back at home and the Diamond player just has enough mutas to kill them all. Yeah, the Diamond player now getting up that extra gas, so he'll be able to make a decent number of mutas. I really would like to see a third base go up for the Diamond player since he's floating so much money. AlphaStar isn't floating money, though, since it's just being a Roach building machine right now. We see these Lings run into those Roaches. They're going to want to turn around home. AlphaStar just making more and more Roaches. Hasn't started moving across the map just yet. The mutas are now starting for the Diamond player, so the clock is ticking now for AlphaStar. These Roaches are going to need to get damage done. They're going to need to break this location, get through the wall, and yeah, do some serious damage. Otherwise, the mutas will reign supreme and start just picking everything off. The Diamond player making as many mutas as he can. His third base will be in trouble to these Roaches, but the Roaches have now been spotted, so AlphaStar is going to be on a bit of a clock. Looks like this hatchery will probably be canceled. The answer to that is a no. That's actually a kill. The Diamond player has lots of minerals, though, so, I mean, does it really matter? I mean, it matters a little bit. But AlphaStar pushing in right now. These mutas dealing out as much damage as they can to the Roaches while the Lings bog them up, hold them on the ramp. A Queen, she's moving into position, but she doesn't stem the tide of the Roaches, so these Roaches are getting into the natural base of the Diamond player. AlphaStar has the objective of killing as many workers as possible. Looks like a few are going down. Not a massive amount will die, but a decent number of units get killed, of drones get killed by AlphaStar. Both players still on very, very low economies, whereas a third base is on the way for AlphaStar. A third just started to rebuild for the Diamond player. It's like a few more roaches run in, but they'll get caught. They shouldn't get too much done. The Diamond player still floating a lot of money. It's going to want to make like another round of drones. You got to keep making drones, buddy. You're hurting me by floating so much money. There we go, 10 drones on the way. Those will pay for themselves in the long run for the Diamond player. The mutas can now cross the map, start looking for some damage. They're going to start by finding these overlords. This overlord thought he was getting off lucky, but the mutas turn around and kill him. +1 air attack is on the way for the mutas. I do like seeing this. Queens on the way for AlphaStar. Spore crawlers going up as the anti-air. A layer's on the way as well for the AI, so the potential for a Hydralisk den is there. But man, these mutas could get a lot of damage done. They're going to be able to target down this queen. If they can get the Spore Crawler at the third base, that would be huge, because then the third would pretty much be abandoned. So a lot of damage is getting done to AlphaStar right now. This one other queen going to run away. But once again, we see the AI falling short when it comes to dealing with mutas. Does pick off one of those with the queens and the Spore. That is nice, but now the Roach Warren going to be victim to the mutas potentially. Like it will be a lot of mutas here for the Diamond player, able to deal good damage with their volleys. And we even see more mutas incoming. The queens are off or are away from the safety of the Spore Crawlers right now. The Diamond player going to start focusing down these queens. Looks like all of them have been picked off. AlphaStar is now in a lot of trouble. There's a Nidus on the way, but that could actually just be killed by these mutas. I think we're going to see another Diamond victory against this agent. This seems to be quite a weak agent of AlphaStar, just having some pretty blatant critical flaws. Yeah, these mutas gonna kill off that hatchery. That's gonna die. They'll still be able to poke and prod. I mean, there is a Nidus, but there's no vision for AlphaStar yet to use it. There's even really not that many units to put in, and 7 roaches is not enough. Currently there is 17 mutas for the Diamond player with +1 attack. They got to be careful engaging into the Spore Crawlers. He's losing a few. That's a bit of a mistake. Actually losing like 2 mutas, almost 3. More flying over the spores. That's a little ugly. These mutas just eating them Spore Crawler shots. Dead mutas. Gross. But, you know, AlphaStar is still in a lot of trouble. We see the AI throwing up a Spire. That's not going to cut it. These mutas are going to set to work on the Nidus, so there's no worry about that for the Diamond player. 7 more mutas get fired up for the Diamond player. He's mining at his third base. Taking the gases would be good to see. But, I mean, even just with these mutas, he's engaging the Spore Crawlers. He's going to kill the first one off. Now we can get the drones at the natural base. So, yeah, killing these off. Overlord's in trouble. AlphaStar taps out. The Diamond player takes match number 1. Okay, so here we be continuing to eat our vegetables. As you gotta have your vegetables before you have your dessert. And that's what we're doing right now, slugging it through some of the lower AlphaStar replays. We have yet another Diamond player. So this is like Diamond Week. I hope you're all having a diamond of a week. What? Okay, whatever. The Protoss player tosses a pylon down on the right side over there, which is cool, I guess. It's a Diamond T. Gonna be taking on Alpha T. Protoss is sending out a probe very early on before the gateway goes up. That means it's early. Usually Protoss will go for a normal gateway scout. Probe's coming in, probably going to harass AlphaStar's building barracks. Yeah, in comes the probe. Is it going to start attacking this poor SCV? This poor SCV going to be getting tased non-stop, but his buddy comes in to help him out. He's like, hey, don't you tase my friend. Officer, why'd you tase my friend? Yeah. Just like a drunk buddy sticking up for his buddy who had a few too many. Alright, double gateway for the Protoss player, so that's a bit interesting. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a rush. Not a proxy, just a rush. The gateways are kind of hidden in the main base, away from a scout. Terran player probably doesn't expect this. This is a bit of an odd version, or an odd way to go about doing this push. If you're going to proxy a gate, what you do is you usually build one normally, and that sells the Terran that you've at least got a normal gateway in your base. Then you proxy a gateway. Whereas this Diamond player is just building both gateways in his main base. Probe tases that SCV. That is one dead SCV. AlphaStar, though, will get We'll get vengeance with that Reaper. But now we take a look. 2 Stalkers are on the way for the Diamond player. One's being chrono boosted out. The Reaper is crossing the map for AlphaStar, but 2 Stalkers will be there to greet it, which is not a pleasant feeling for the Reaper. We'll see if the command center is going to get up. It's got 40 seconds left. Those Stalkers have to hightail it across the map if they want to delay this. This is why you usually proxy one of the Stalkers, one of the gateways, so then you can get the Stalker to delay the CC immediately. Good grenade from AlphaStar. Well, kind of. It dissuades the Stalker a little bit. Another Stalker on the way for the Diamond player. He's going to want to queue up some more of those, keeping one of the Stalkers at home. The other's crossing the map, but this CC is going to get up. And this is not a good build we're seeing from the Diamond player. AlphaStar is going to see that the expansion is going up just now, but if a Protoss commits this much to a cheese and then doesn't get anything done, doesn't cancel the CC, doesn't force it to build on the high ground, even kill really any SCVs, it is bad, bad news for the Protoss player. So this build not working for the Diamond player. I mean, we see the Stalker come in and poke the natural, but there's a bunker on the high ground. There'll soon be a Cyclone or a Siege tank on the way. Like, AlphaStar is in no trouble at all this match. Reaper still hanging out on the map is also forcing the Protoss player to keep one of the Stalkers back at home. I'm just not having a lot of faith that the play of the Diamond player is going to be able to kill AlphaStar. Stargate is on the way next. So the Diamond player does seemingly have a follow-up plan. I don't know if he's just going to go for an Oracle or what. But yeah, we see the Marines, the Cyclone move to the low ground. This will be enough to allow AlphaStar to secure its natural base. The Tech Lab is on the way too. This is going to allow Banshee to be built. Stalkers getting caught out by the Marines. Those will just die. The Cyclones and Marines trade very well against those. I think that was like 2 Marines for 3 Stalkers. 3 Marines for 3 Stalkers. Very well done. Not good at all for the Protoss player, who's making a Phoenix, which will help with the Banshees of AlphaStar, but I'm still really concerned. The Diamond player is on a terrible, terrible economy. A shield battery at the natural will help deal with the Banshees as well, but there needs to be some detection to deal with the cloaks, so there's got to be an Oracle made or something. Otherwise, the Banshee will just shoot indefinitely without worrying about getting picked off. AlphaStar is even making another Cyclone, which is quite curious. 3 Cyclones is quite a bit for a Terran these days. Cloak is on the way. Banshee flying around. Gonna be getting sent to the main base of the Diamond player. Cloak will be done in time. There's really nothing to help shut this down. It looks like 2 of those shield batteries were canceled and 1 more is getting built, so that's not really good. The Phoenix are out, but the Phoenix are not going to be able to kill this Banshee. I mean, it'll just cloak. Then there's a second one moving out for AlphaStar. We're looking at a dead nerd right now. The Banshee's going to show up, and I wouldn't blame the Diamond player if he just GG's. Like, this is checkmate. The Diamond player can run his probes maybe to that shield battery, fire up an Oracle. He's got to be chrono boosting that if he wants that done as soon as possible. And what am I doing? This guy's dead. GG! Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter. I think that's all the things, but I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. This has been LaughNgamez.